Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As last night, my night, it was during the day in Florida in United States when President Trump held a press conference and was signing another executive orders in Mar-a-Lago. I was watching that live. I have to tell you, there was a moment when I could not stop laughing, even though the topic and the level of corruption is definitely not funny. But I couldn't stop laughing, hearing him reading those numbers and commenting on that. And then I believe I discovered the secret. Where that money went and why they were paying so much money as far as the social security number to the age group that hardly ever exists. However, if you think about the World Economic Forum people and other creatures, this is again simple Google search. I was just wondering, what is the reptilian age? How long do they live? So in total, the age of reptiles spans about 362 million years. And I think the reptiles usually live pretty long. So perhaps this is the explanation for Nancy Pelosi and other beings, Soros. We will go to Soros today, by the way. Soros money in Poland, great topic to bring to you. But on that note, isn't it crazy how much money was spent on 300-year-old people? So let me take you to this moment of that press conference in which President Trump is reading that list, because you know what, let's start with something that is not funny, but you have to bring humor to this craziness because otherwise you will lose your mind.
In a court filing, the White House said that Elon Musk is not a Doge employee and has no authority to make decisions. Can you clarify for us today
Well,
what
Elon
his
Musk,
exact role is there?
yeah. Elon is, to me, a patriot. So, you could call him an employee, you could call him a consultant, you could call him whatever you want. But he's a patriot. I mean, look at the kind of things I just said. Just write it down, just in case that question got asked, right? And which I'm surprised it took so long, actually. But you know what? Ukraine's a bigger deal because people are dying by the thousands a week, thousands. But look at this, from 90 to 99, Social Security, 6,054,000 people. Well, that's okay. Maybe that's possible. 90 to 90, 99, maybe it's possible. It's a lot of people, though, at that. But people that live to 100 to 109, 4,734,000. Wow, that's a lot. That means over 100 years old. They have 4 million people. I don't know too many. I know people that are doing great in their 90s, but not too many people over 100. But over 120, from 120 years old, people that are 120 years old up to 129, 3,472,000 people. Wow. That can't possibly be because the record is like, I think it's one person, a woman lived to 127, but they have 3,472. Okay, but now we're going really in. People from 130 years old to 139-year-old, 3,936,000. Wow. I wonder if people are getting paid with all this. I mean, are these checks? And that's what we're checking right now. People from 140 years old to 149 years old, 3,542,000, 140 years old and beyond. Now we're really going because we're looking to break the record by 25 years. People from 150 years old to 159 years old, 1,345,000. These are by the way, these are in the computer files. This is what they do well. They're super. I asked Elon, who are these Doge people? He said they're super brilliant computer people and they love the country. It's simple. Wait a minute. People from 160 years old to 169 years, 121,000. So 160-year-old people. 170 to 179,000, 6,087. But now let's go into the real numbers. From 200 to 209 years old, 879 people. From 210 years old, I haven't met any of them. And if I did, I would bless them. I would worship the ground they walk on. 210 to 219 years, 866. From 220 years old to 229 years old, 1,039. And then you have two people from 240 years old to 249 years old, one person. And there's one person that's 360 years old. That's just that. And then where's the money being spent, right? Let's go into that for just a second. $520 million for a consultant on the environment. It's called Environmental, Social, and Governance. Investments in Africa and mobilize private sector resources, $520 million.
I couldn't stop laughing. I mean, honestly, yeah, like he said, you would really like to meet this person and worship the land. I think there are many Nancy Pelosi's and Soros's and others who are in some of those categories, right? In those groups. But this is just insane. It's absolutely insane. And I don't know, people are not upset about it. They're still protesting, right? Because the corruption is being revealed. Can you imagine, guys? This is just crazy. It's insane. You know how many people didn't know about it? The citizens of the United States didn't know about it. But this is what the reptiles do. They live a long time, okay? They live very long time. And they suck your blood. That's what they do. Now, I want to take you to the final nails in the coffin, Zelensky's coffin. And this is still from the same press conference from Mar-a-Lago from yesterday, and the statements from President Trump in regards to Zelensky and him saying that he was not invited to the peace talks. So let's go there. Let me mute myself again.
President Zelensky said last week that he doesn't know where half of the money is that we gave him. Well, we gave them, I believe, $350 billion, but let's say it's something less than that, but it's a lot. And we have to equalize with Europe because Europe has given us given a very much smaller percentage than that. I think Europe has given 100 billion and we've given, let's say, 300 plus. And it's more important for them than it is for us. We have an ocean in between, and they don't. But where is all the money that's been given? Where is it going? And nobody, I've never seen an accounting of it. We give hundreds of billions of dollars. I don't see any accounting. So I want to see peace. Look, you know why I want? Because I don't want all these people killed anymore. I'm looking at people that are being killed, and they're Russian and Ukrainian people, but they're people. Doesn't matter where they're from on the whole planet. And I think I have the power to end this war. And I think it's going very well. But today I heard, oh, well, we weren't invited. Well, you've been there for 3 years. You should have ended it 3 years. You should have never started it. You could have made a deal. I could have made a deal for Ukraine that would have given them almost all of the land, everything, almost all of the land, and no people would have been killed, and no city would have been demolished, and not one dome would have been knocked down. But they chose not to do it that way. And President Biden, in all fairness, he doesn't have a clue. What he was so bad for this. It was so bad, so pathetic, it's so sad. But with all of that being said, look, it is what it is. When I left, there was no chance that this could have happened. But it happened because we had incompetent leadership at many different levels. But when you see what's taken place in Ukraine with millions of people killed, including the soldiers, millions of people killed, a big percentage of their cities knocked down to the ground. I don't know how anybody even lives there. You know, when they say they took a poll and Zelensky's at 4%, who's living there? You know, I mean, it's hard to believe that people live there. Their cities are being knocked down. And this is something that would have never happened. And by the way, for 4 years, it didn't happen. It was never going to happen. Go ahead.
So clear, right in the face of Zelensky, swollen face, sniffed to the max with the products, probably that he ordered from those Mexican cartels, and he exchanged some weapons from United States and other countries, right? I mean, how did he get his product? Who is the provider? I don't know. Just my thoughts. I might be off, but I don't think I am that much off here. Guys, since we are on the topic of money, I came across this article, and this is from Polish situation. As far as corruption goes and as far as US aid goes, let me show you this, guys. So, first and foremost, this is Radosław Sikorski. So this is the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Poland, the very same one who, after the Nord Stream pipeline, he tweeted, "Thank you, USA." So this is Radosław Sikorski. And here is the son of George Soros. I believe his name is Alex or Alexander. I don't know. Alex Soros, yeah. And this article goes into how much money for Polish NGOs, how much money was received in Poland for Polish NGOs. This is still in connection to US aid. So I decided to bring this to you. I'm going to read you part of this, but what I really want to read you is where the money went, okay? Towards what organizations. So this is behind the scenes of the meeting between Sikorski and Soros. On the occasion of last week's Munich Security Conference, you know, the very same one in which the chairman of it was crying, okay? Foreign Minister Radosław Sikorski participated in a meeting organized by the German Marshall Fund and Open Society. Oh, they like the society word. It was there that he met with the head of the Open Society. We should look into this Open Society, everyone. Alex Soros. Both foundations have allocated huge amounts of money to non-governmental organizations, NGOs in Central Europe, including Poland, using, for example, US aid funds. So here this will be explaining the meeting, but I just want to read you exactly the numbers. Some names are hard to pronounce. I will try my best. For what purposes in Poland were funds from the European US aid spent only in 2024? We provide sample data from the GMF website. The Panoptykon Foundation received $30,000 for a project on hate speech. The Ocalenie Foundation, Ocalenie is like saving foundation, rescuing foundation for activities on the Polish-Belarusian border, $40,000. Bo Miasto for the Silesian Queer Academy, $20,000. The Civic Network Watchdog Poland was awarded nearly $30,000. The Society for Nature and Man received $24,300. The Res Publica Foundation. Now we have the Childbirth with Dignity Foundation, $23,500. Kashmir Pułaski Foundation, $25,000. Grow Space Foundation, $25,000. Polish Institute Foundation Ukraine, almost $20,000, $19,000. So Club Foundation, $23,000. Let me see what else. Forests and Citizens Foundations, $25,000. Humanity in Action, Poland Foundation. What is this? What is Humanity in Action? I have to look this up, guys. 25,000, but I think there is more. So let's just scroll down. Yes, let's take a look at some of the grants awarded by Soros Open Society Foundation. This must be like really loaded foundation. A different rule applies here. The funds come mainly from a generous donor. Open Society's 2023 spending data on Polish NGO comes from its website. The Association for Legal Intervention received $600,000 in 2023 to support migrants and refugees, spending over 20 months. I don't know, this translation is off. The Campus Polska Foundation, which organizes an annual event with the participation of Rafał Trzaskowski, who, by the way, is mayor of Warsaw and who is now trying to become president of Poland, God please no, in 2023 received support in the amount of $150,000, and this is within 8 months. Helsinki Foundation for Human Rights, $250,000 for 24 months. I mean, guys, this is just the glimpse of Polish version. And just to remind you, this money for Poland, this is a lot of money. I mean, everywhere it's a lot of money, but keep in mind that Polish salaries are completely different than US salaries or other European Union countries' salaries. Corruption, major level. I mean, we're not surprised, are we? Now, let me take you to commentary from Dmitry Medvedev about the question that I have actually asked Andrei Martyanov yesterday, because I asked Andrei what could sabotage those peace talks between the US delegation and the Russian delegation. And kind of, I don't think Andrei really fully answered that, but check out our live stream anyway. It was yesterday. It's already on my channel. So this is from today, February 19th. Dmitry Medvedev, who says Kiev may use dirty bomb, attack own cities and blame Russia. Vladimir Zelensky will use whatever means, including weapons of mass destruction, to put the blame on Moscow. Russian Security Council Deputy Chairman Dmitry Medvedev said, quoting now Medvedev, he needs to shift the blame to someone else. All is fair as long as they can claim to be exposing what they describe as the bestial green of the orcs. They are even ready to attack their own cities and their own civilians and use weapons of mass destruction, such as the dirty bomb, Medvedev wrote on the VKontakte social media platform. An urgent rat extermination campaign will solve the problem, Medvedev. Even better if it is carried out by the same people who used to feed these disgusting long-tailed gray rats, he added. So as if the execution, the justice will be served on Ukrainians by Ukrainians. Yeah, so this could be the form of sabotage, I think, to those peace talks. We will see how they will try to sabotage them. But I think that's one of the possibilities, and I think both sides are very, very aware of that. And today I want to end this video with the comment of the day from my live stream yesterday with Andrei Martyanov. But first, I want to thank all of you who have participated in comments yesterday, where I was asking you if this format that I'm bringing to you is something that is okay with you, since one of you was not too happy about it. And you left a lot of comments. So I'm glad that this brings you any value. And if it does, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And I really appreciate it. This is the comment from my live stream with Andrei Martyanov. From Dol, who says, unfortunately, one has to agree with Andrei. Europe is bankrupt totally, and 75% of the EU is destined to be third world destination and eventually controlled by the cabal's banksters in New York City, London, Paris, Berlin, Geneva, with the hoarders from the Mid East and Northern Africa being the new populace. The only remnant of Europe with any homogeneity is Central Europe, like Poland, Austria, Romania, Slovakia, and Hungary, who will eventually migrate to the Russian Brotherhood. Factoid. 1.4 Brits are fleeing the UK every minute, as the future is so bleak there in all oblasts of London. Thank you for your comment. I didn't give you the heart and the like. I didn't know that 1.4 Brits are fleeing every minute. This is crazy, isn't it, guys? I know you are watching me from the UK and you support my channel a lot, so I appreciate this also. But very, very good comment. Thank you for leaving this comment as well. All the links that I have showed you today, I will attach down below in the description box. I mean, I didn't show you the links. All the links to the videos that I have showed you today, I will attach down below in the description box. So if you want to watch it in full length, go for it. As well as the article, especially the one with the Thank You USA Sikorski meeting with Soros Money son, Alex. How nice, huh? You become who you surround yourself with, isn't it? Couldn't be more obvious, right? Couldn't be more obvious. So with this being said, guys, thank you for watching, for hitting the like, sharing, subscribing to my channel. Let's get to 150,000 subscribers this year. That would be nice. And if you choose to support my work, your donations on PayPal mean a lot. Also, you have my Patreon. You can become my local supporter or the member of my channel, or buy me a coffee if you choose to. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure to check it out. You see some nice pictures from beautiful places. It's AnyaK_44. With this being said, lots of love. And remember, we are the leading edge and we are saving humanity. And I see you in another video. Bye, everyone.